a chair and join me today. Out in my workshop, I'm tinkering away. Wanda above staring down on me. Wonder what my next project will be. Working on my Johnson, my Mercury Mark 10. Firing up my StarCraft to fish again. Grab your friends and your dog is too, to watch Tim's Workshop on my YouTube. Hey, welcome to Tim's Workshop. Out here in the mini shed on the Mercury Mark 10. Gonna start reinstalling all the parts. So this is part one, because I'm sure it's going to take more than just part one to put it all back together. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell, give me a like. Hand thing, you know, hit it. And then over to the right, you'll see the upside down arrow. Click on that. It'll give a brief description of the video, my disclaimer, my email address, some information in there, you know, check it out. Let's get on with the reinstallation of the Mercury Mark 10 1957 outboard motor. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make up a new fuel hose that goes on this part here. Got to have it installed before you put it back on the transom mount onto the lower leg. So we got to get all that stuff put together. Let's get the lower leg assembly. Let's get that, get all those parts put together first in reverse order of the way I took them off, which is kind of cool because I took a video of it. Parts 1 through 6 of the restore. So what we got to do now, there's the bag of all the hardware. How do I know where all this stuff goes? Like I said, I got a video of it. Plus that, I have a lot of editing on this I can do to make it all look like it went together so easy. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to cut this thing. Well, let's get the fittings. Okay, so there's the new fitting right here. It's going to go there. Okay. And so we're going to cut this hose right about there. So that is right where we want it. Now we'll go up here and figure out where the other end of this thing is. Yeah, let's go right to there. What I really need to get is one of those tube cutters that'll also cut these hoses pretty good. But my old X-Acto knife has been doing a pretty good job on this stuff. So if you're going to do this, make sure you got a good sharp knife, which I'm going to say is probably not all that sharp. Hey, there we go. What really works good is putting a little dab of oil on this thing. Yeah, let's try it. I bet it goes in a lot easier. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that works good. All right, so got the little cleaning bucket. Not really clean, but that's all right. And I got this electric toothbrush, you know, but it's not a toothbrush. It's a Rubbermaid battery operated vibrating thing with a brush. So that'll work good for small stuff like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this out so it makes kind of sense on what's what here, right? So let's do that first of all. All right, so I'm using my my wheel. Makes them looking pretty good. And then what we'll do, we'll use the anti-seize on it. We're getting into this. Going to put this together. This is the mechanism for the for this piece. So when you push it in, it has some resistance, and then you do the quarter turn. This pin is under spring tension. Okay. So this goes in. It shows it on here on my phone. Shows the what they call it, the stem. This is a stem, and then there's the O-ring, but the O-ring's already on here. And if it starts having issues, then we'll replace the little tiny O-ring on it. But right now, it still works. It doesn't leak. And then there's a spring, and then a cap, and then your hose goes on there. Now this hose has a swedged on fitting, okay, and it has a large end in it, which this cap goes up against like that, right? Okay, so my new fitting has this on it, which is really wrong. See, this sticks out further than this one, right? So there you go. So if this ended right where the threads end, then that would be fine. But it doesn't. It extends past that. And I think I already put this together once in here. And when you push on the stem with the new fitting that I put on there, it's quite a bit of resistance. It does work. Where the other one, it goes down fairly easy back and forth. So that's what we want. Alrighty. So I got that ground down. So now, we'll get some of this on there. Some thread sealer. Doesn't take much. That's good enough. Put this back in there. Tighten this up. That's good. Yeehaw! There we go. Now, let's test it out. Oh yeah, it works good. Beautiful. Now, we could put this back on there and tighten it down. So this time when we put this on, let's use some of the two-cycle oil. There we go. That works good. Put some in the cap. Now we can push this on there. Oh yeah, that goes on a lot easier. Goes all the way down. Okay. Now we can tighten this up. We want to make sure that when we do this, that we have it in the right spot. Have this over as far as it'll go so it doesn't interfere with anything. Okay, let's tighten that up. Use the ratchet with the 1/4 inch socket. Works good. Tighten it up good. Okay, now put this through there. There we go. Now put these down through there. And we should put a little anti-seize on there. A little anti-seize. A little bit, not that much. Give me Christmas. Yeah, we'll just do it by hand. Okay, there's one. Okay, it's time to start putting this stuff together. So, we have this part we need to start putting together. Okay, put it together with this and this piece, and where's the other parts here? Oh, there we go. And this one. Okay, and these bolts. Okay, so let's get some stuff cleaned up here first of all. Okay, we got some Mercury 24C grease. Put some on here. The sliding area. Okay, some on the other side. Okay. Put some on this. On the shaft. So that's ready to go on. Lift up on that. Slide that in. There we go. About like that. Okay. Sit there. Okay. The pin end is on the other end, so it's going to go like this. There we go. Now, we need something to put that in with. Here we go. Okay, don't put it all the way in yet, because we're going to have to churn it. Well, I guess we're going to have to put it all the way in. I think we could churn it from the other end. Okay, flip this up. Let's see. There we go. Now we got to churn this thing. Let's see. There we go. It slides pretty easy. Now the pin. Okay, a little dab of grease on that. Make sure, yep, my mic is still working. Yep. Okay. Okay. See if that is enough. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, next is, we got bolts to put in here. Where are they at? I think that's it right there. And there we go. So now, let's clean this thing up. All right, so we got that cleaned up. All right, so that goes like that. Okay, like that, like that. Okay, and we got this. Okay, then we got the long guy. Okay, then we got one more guy down here. Okay, and we got, yeah. And there's that one. And then this one. Okay. There we go. So next, okay, so this goes in here, and this latch here fits on that. Okay, and that's why it bypasses this. It fits flat in there. So we got to get that in there and then have the nut on there. So right now what we're doing, we're getting this on. So I'm going to put some anti-seize on it. This thing, the reason I'm putting anti-seize on this one is because it was hard to get out. Your bolts that are going to be an issue later on, those are the ones you want to put anti-seize on. Especially the, definitely on the nuts for the studs for mounting the motor on. You want to make sure you put anti-seize on those for sure. Okay, now put the nut on. Okay. You can't get anything else on this except for a box end or an open end. You can't get a motor or a socket on it. Okay, I got the bolt on, and I got this churn so it's the rounded edge on the bottom and the top are facing up. So when you turn this, it's locked in. It won't fall off. Because if you have it up like this at the bottom, you can actually take this off. So you want to get it on there and then have it set in position. There we go. And now we're going to take the wire wheel, take the transom lock bracket off, and now All right. Okay, so there we go. Okay, now put this washer up here. Okay. Some anti-seize. I decided to put the lock bracket on the right hand side. It might go to a different thing, but right now I think it works there. I'm right-handed, so might as well. I don't think it matters. Okay, now inch and 1/8, I believe. Yep. There we go. Cool. It all works. Yay! Okay, so this wraps up part 1 of the reassembly of the Mark 10 1957 outboard motor. Alright, so you like the video, please subscribe and leave comments. Let all your friends and family know about my videos too. So until next time, we'll see ya.